You might love your cat more than anything else in the world. But what if, without realizing it, you're doing the very things that quietly hurt them? In this video, we'll uncover the 15 biggest mistakes cat owners make. Tiny habits that can break your cat's trust, create stress, and weaken your bond. If you truly care about your cat's happiness and emotional well-being, keep watching. This might change how you see your cat forever. Before we begin, leave a like to support the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss future deep dives. If you'd like to support us even further, click the new hype button. It makes a big difference and really helps the channel grow. Mistake 1. Ignoring affection signals. Cats aren't pushy creatures. But when they do decide to show affection, it's a rare and important moment for them. A gentle nose rub, a headbutt, a soft meow. None of it is random. These are real gestures of trust. According to a study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science, cats who initiate physical contact are actually taking a social risk, something that's highly meaningful in cat behavior. Ignoring those moments, even if you're just scrolling on your phone or cooking dinner, sends a loud and clear message. You're not important. Respond with a gentle touch, a sweet word, or even just eye contact. Even if you're busy, acknowledge that moment. If you repeatedly ignore these signs, your cat may start avoiding those interactions altogether and grow distant over time. Cats who knock over objects or yowl all night aren't being naughty. They've simply moved from Plan A, polite affection, to Plan B, alarm mode connection seeking. Mistake 2. Staring into their eyes for too long. A human looks their cat in the eye and thinks, "I love you." The cat looks back and thinks, "Are you challenging me?" That's the reality of interspecies communication. In cat language, prolonged eye contact is a threat, not a sign of love. Research conducted by the University of Sussex found that cats are far more likely to approach people who use the slow blink, that relaxed, soft eye closure we sometimes see in them. Don't hold their gaze. If you do look into their eyes, slowly blink, then look away. This sends the message, "I'm not a threat, I trust you." Avoid intense staring, especially with shy cats. What feels like emotional connection to you may feel like intimidation to them. Mistake 3. Being emotionally inconsistent. One day you're all cuddles. The next you're cold and distant because you're tired or stressed. To you it's a mood shift. To your cat, it's emotional instability. Cats rely heavily on predictability. They associate safety with routine. One study involving domestic cats showed that even something as small as a delayed mealtime can visibly increase stress behaviors, overgrooming, pacing, excessive meowing. Consistency is key. Whether it's affection, meals, or eye contact, your cat doesn't need constant attention, but they do need consistent behavior. It's not about smothering them with love all the time. It's about being stable and emotionally predictable. If your cat starts looking for emotional cues before approaching you, it's usually because they're unsure how you'll respond. Mistake 4. Not noticing when they're watching you. Many cats spend long moments just watching their humans, not out of judgment, but out of curiosity, affection, and a desire to understand you. A study from Tokyo University revealed that cats can recognize their humans' faces using visual cues, not just smell or voice. When they stare at you, they're learning. They're also often hoping you'll acknowledge them, not with food, but with understanding. When you catch your cat watching you, don't ignore it. Say something, call their name, or give them a soft, slow blink. A cat that gets no reaction during these moments will often try to be noticed in louder ways, like sitting on your keyboard or blocking your view of the TV. These are not misbehaviors. They are connection attempts. Mistake 5. Disturbing their deep sleep. Cats sleep between 13 and 16 hours a day, with cycles of light and deep sleep very similar to humans. Interrupting their deep sleep disrupts not only their mood and behavior, but also their health. According to the Cornell Feline Health Center, frequently waking a cat can lead to increased nervousness and anxiety. Avoid touching or moving your cat while they sleep. If you must wake them, do it slowly, with a soft voice or smooth movements. Respect their need for rest. A well-rested cat is more affectionate, playful, and emotionally balanced. Mistake 6. Skipping daily playtime. Play for cats isn't just a hobby. It's simulated hunting, exploration, and vital mental stimulation. Skipping play for days, even unintentionally, can lead to boredom, lethargy, weight gain, or hyperactivity at night. Just 2 daily sessions as short as 10 minutes can make a huge difference. Use toys that mimic prey, feather wands, toy mice, ribbons, or laser pointers. Always finish with something they can catch to avoid frustration. Regular, structured play associates your presence with fun, challenge, and intimacy. Now it's your turn. Have you noticed any of these signs in your cat? What happened when you started changing your own habits? Tell us in the comments below. The most surprising or touching feline stories are often the ones we learn the most from. Mistake 7. Changing litter or litter type too often. To you, it's just sand. To your cat, it's a deeply personal, scent-sensitive environment. Changing the litter brand or moving the box too often can cause distress, and in many cases, litter box avoidance. One study from the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery confirmed that around 10% of elimination issues stem from sudden litter changes. Make any transitions gradual. Mix the new litter into the old over several days. Avoid frequently moving the box or switching brands without a slow adaptation process. If your cat stops using the litter box, ask yourself first, did I change something? Mistake 8. Not providing vertical space. In nature, cats control their environment from above, in trees, walls, rooftops. A completely flat living space with no vertical exploration leads to insecurity. Create vertical territory. Use cat towers, safe shelving, stair-accessible furniture. A single tall scratching post by a sunny window can improve confidence and territorial calm. Cats without access to height may become aggressive, insecure, or more territorial toward other pets in the house. Mistake 9. No sensory variety. Colors, textures, scents, and diverse experiences make up your cat's cognitive world, just like toys. Without sensory enrichment, indoor cats often fall into mental stagnation, even depression. Rotate in new elements, cardboard boxes, tunnels, cat grass, crinkly paper, or even varied textures of blankets. Change doesn't have to be overwhelming, just slow, subtle, and consistent. A mentally stimulated cat is a happy, well-balanced cat. Mistake 10. Ignoring body language. Tail twitches, lowered ears, dilated pupils. These are strong emotional cues. Sadly, they often go unnoticed. What some people call a sudden bite is actually the result of ignored signals. Learn to observe and respect the signs. If your cat is swishing its tail or tensing up, back off. According to the American Association of Feline Practitioners, noticing and responding to these signals early can reduce reactive behavior by up to 70%. Reading your cat's body language is the best way to build lasting trust. Mistake 11. Overusing punishment instead of redirection. Cats don't understand punishment the way humans do. Yelling, spraying water, or isolating them doesn't teach. It only confuses and frightens. In feline psychology, negative reinforcement often links the owner to the stress, not the behavior. A scared cat may stop playing, hide more, or avoid you altogether. Instead, redirect. If your cat scratches furniture, lead them to a scratching post and reward the correct choice. Positive reinforcement builds confidence and clarity. Punishment breaks trust. Mistake 12. Ignoring environmental temperature and comfort. Cats are heat seekers by nature. They regulate body temperature through rest spots, warm surfaces, sunlight patches, soft fabrics. An overly cold, drafty, or noisy room can make them anxious or withdrawn. Create multiple comfort zones: a sunny perch, a cozy blanket, a quiet hideaway. Rotate resting areas with the seasons. Comfort equals safety, and safety fuels affection. Mistake 13, dismissing subtle health changes. A slight drop in appetite, a new sleeping pattern, less grooming, all small signs that can reveal big problems. Cats are experts at hiding pain. By the time symptoms are clear, the issue may be serious. Watch for early changes. Reduced jumping or climbing. Increased vocalization. Hiding more often. Unusual litter box behavior. Regular vet checkups and observation prevent stress-driven distance. When you show awareness of their well-being, you reinforce emotional security. Mistake 14, forgetting to communicate vocally. Cats may not speak your language, but they adapt to it. Studies show cats can recognize not only their names, but also tones and vocal patterns linked to affection. Talk to your cat. Say their name softly, narrate what you're doing, and use consistent positive tones. This builds familiarity and comfort, a form of emotional tethering that strengthens your bond. A silent home may feel peaceful to you, but for a cat, it can feel empty. Mistake 15, overcrowding their personal space. Even affectionate cats need boundaries. Too much petting, holding, or forced proximity, especially when they're not in the mood, can lead to overstimulation or defensive behavior. Watch for the overload signs: tail flicks, ear twitches, quick head turns. When they appear, stop. Respect creates safety, and safety builds trust. Remember, love to a cat is often measured not by how much you touch them, but by how well you listen. Still got questions? Here are the 10 most searched queries, with clear and direct answers. Question 1. How do I know if my cat is upset with me? Look for hiding, avoiding contact, ignoring your voice, sudden behavior changes. All can be signs of emotional distress. Question 2. What does it mean when my cat stares at me? It usually means they're observing or seeking connection. If paired with slow blinks, it's a sign of affection. Question 3. Why does my cat no longer come to me? It may feel neglected or insecure. Rebuild the bond with consistent affection, playtime, and vocal reassurance. Question 4. Can changing litter stress my cat? Yes, sudden changes in litter type or box location are a top cause of rejection. Always transition slowly. Question 5. Why does my cat sleep so much? Completely normal. Cats sleep 13-16 hours a day. Don't interrupt deep sleep unless necessary. Question 6. How much should I play with my cat? At least 15-20 minutes daily, ideally in 2 sessions. Playing is essential for physical and mental health. Question 7. Why is my cat suddenly ignoring me? It might feel emotionally confused due to inconsistent treatment. Return to a steady, predictable routine. Question 8. Is it normal for my cat to watch everything I do? Yes, cats are quiet observers. Watching helps them bond and feel part of your life. Question 9. What does a cat's slow blink mean? It's a gesture of trust and love. Blink back slowly to reinforce the bond. Question 10. Do cats remember being ignored? Yes, cats have excellent long-term memory, especially around emotional experiences, positive or negative. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the hype button so you never miss new content, and share it with your fellow cat companions. Because understanding them better is the first step to loving them more.